feels like what I can imagine being a funeral director was like maybe 70 years ago when communities were more community based and funeral directors were considered leaders within the community. Um, Also, I think people coming back, like I have no, there's even the people that we've created relationships with during this filming process, and also other funeral homes I've been to for personal losses. I have no desire to go back to those funeral homes. I don't even want to drive to those funeral homes. Like there's nothing about them that I ever want to return to.
Right.
So I really commend you for creating an environment that I can even feel myself like I wouldn't mind coming back here for whatever reason. So I just think it's very telling of the service that you provide and also the environment that you're creating because it's more of like a community center, in addition to also offering a very specific service of being a funeral home. So with that, it feels like this is a very forward thinking, forward moving place. What advice would you have for new people coming into this industry, maybe people who are in school now, and they want to establish a change and make a change and be like this? What advice would you have for those people, and then maybe other people who want to switch it up for their own practices?
My advice would be to make sure that this is something that you're are led to do. Make sure that you're compassionate about it, and just be yourself. Be loving. Be kind, and just be accepting to the families that come in, because I never know what is going to take place in the arrangement room. I know I have not experienced it yet, but I know it's coming, that someone is going to come in and say, Debbie, can you display my loved one standing up, or, standing at a bar, then a glass with a cigar, and I'm going to do exactly what they asked for. I'm going to recreate everything that they're asking for, but I'm going to put a touch of elegance to it, because that's my thinking. My thought is to always put a top notch on whatever I do. So just be compassionate, be willing, and be open to change, because this is for sure a changing industry that you have to be ready for.
Oh, Krista,
No,
just
go ahead,
on
Jess. Go ahead.
What are the changes that you've been? It's kind of just a couple questions. What are the changes that you've been seeing?
The changes that I'm seeing now is that families are really wanting to celebrate a different way. So if their loved one enjoyed, horse riding, they're wanting to see more of that detail on their service, whether it's on a cap panel in the back of the casket, or whether it's a pin that has a horse where they can ride. They're wanting to see more of the loved ones, the way they lived. And so I'm noticing that as we move on, that more families are coming in saying, hey, are you able to do this? Or why don't we serve champagne? Let's have hors d'oeuvres. Let's do let's do a catering party, because my loved one liked to cook. So